I think I should probably point out that this is the third time I've tried to film this vlog, because I'm an idiot. Turns out that vlogging actually isn't as easy as it appears. Hello, it's nice to see you. I'm going to do a little bit of an update for you today, but instead of writing out a great big long blog post, I figured I'd just do a video instead because it's a little bit easier to consume. And I figured I'd just have a go at vlogging because it looked like fun. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about my upcoming EP, Regeneration. I've got some stuff regarding that to tell you, so let's get right to it. So I've been wanting to put out another EP ever since I released the first one, but that hasn't been as easy as you might think. After I released my first EP, I got cast in a musical, so I was touring around the whole UK, was doing 8 shows a week, and so I didn't really have time to do that. So that was all sort of 2012 kind of written off, and then I went back on tour as well for 2013, and then recently last year I also did another tour, which I just finished at the beginning of this summer. Every year when everyone's asked, what are you up to these days, I've always said, oh well, I'm working on a new EP, you know, it's going to be out this year, and I said that in 2012, I said that in 2013, I said it in 2014, and I've been saying it all this year as well. So once I finished the tour at the beginning of the summer, I came back to my little studio. This is my little studio, and I started work on recording some of the songs that I'd written while I'd been on tour. So I've been recording these songs all summer for my next EP, which is called Regeneration. There's a teaser for it over on my Facebook page, or you can click here to go see that now. There's a video here that's playing, hopefully. Do this in the edit, Joe. So at the start of the summer, I had a meeting with a record label, record studio, and I essentially went in and played them some songs, and they said, yeah, we like your stuff, we'd like to work with you on something. I said to them, because I've got this recording studio here, I don't really need your help in terms of recording. I can do all that myself because I play all the instruments and I've got the means to do it here. But where I could really use your help would be with the mixing. My theory was that getting professionals to mix it would be much better than me sort of stumbling my way through it and attempting to mix it when I don't really know what I'm doing. My mixes aren't terrible, but I'm not a professional mixer. If there's an opportunity there for a professional to do it, why wouldn't you take it? So I said that to them, and they said, yeah, we'd love to mix your EP. Just let us know when you've finished recording, and we'll set a date where you can come into the studio. So the recording for the EP is done. Everything that I need to record is recorded. It's all done. It just needs mixing now. I originally wanted to release the EP in the autumn, so around October time, basically. So a few weeks ago, when I finished recording everything, I got back in contact with the studio, and I said, hey, I finished recording everything for my EP now. I'd really like to release it in the autumn sometime, and I was wondering if we could set a date for you guys to mix it. And they came back and said, yeah, that's great. Unfortunately, we're out in LA at the moment, and we won't be back until November. Yeah. Slightly scuppered my plans. So they were still really interested in being involved, but of course they weren't available to get it out in the time frame that I was thinking of. So the way I see it, I now have 3 options. Option 1, I could either mix the thing myself and release it in the autumn and try and get it out as quickly as possible. Option 2, I could wait until November, get it mixed in November, and then release it then. Or option 3, I could get it mixed in November and then wait to release it until like early 2016. I discounted option 1 pretty quickly because if you've got a professional studio who are wanting to mix your music, you don't turn that down. That's a great opportunity and I'd be stupid not to take it. Option 2 of mixing it all in November and then putting it out straight away also has its problems. I don't know how much you know about the music industry, but Christmas is a very, very busy time. There's Christmas singles, Christmas albums, and all the big artists are doing heavy promotions on all their albums in the hope that people will buy them for Christmas. Essentially, if you're an unsigned artist or an independent musician like myself, then it's very, very difficult to get yourself heard over the noise of everyone else. I figured that because I've worked so hard on this EP, I really want as many people as possible to hear it. It's kind of with a heavy heart that I then decided to go with option 3, which is mixing all the songs in November and then waiting to release the music until early 2016. But please note that when I say it's coming out in 2016, I don't mean it's coming out at some random point in 2016. It'll be January, February, very, very early 2016 is what we're getting at. I know it's disappointing to have to delay it again, but at the end of the day, I've worked really, really hard on these songs, and I want as many people as possible to hear them, and I want them to sound as good as possible as well. So if I have to delay a little bit more, then that's what I have to do in order for it to be as good as it possibly can be. So that's kind of my EP update news for you. At least you know a little bit now of what's going on. And of course I'm going to keep you guys updated as well. I'm not going to stop posting stuff on my Facebook and my YouTube, especially in the run-up before its release as well. There's going to be loads and loads of stuff that I've got planned for that. I think I'm also going to try doing some more of these vlogs. This sort of one-on-one, just me talking to the camera, it's kind of cool to do, and it seems to be pretty popular on YouTube anyway. So let me know if you've enjoyed this video, and if you have any ideas of stuff that you'd like me to talk about, then leave me a comment comment down below. I'm always happy to hear your ideas. That of course doesn't just go for the blogs, it goes for the music videos as well, so if you've got a song that you'd like me to cover, then let me know and I'll see what I can do. If you haven't already, then please do subscribe to this channel. It's really helpful and it means that you get to see the videos as soon as they come out, so there's no reason not to, really. And of course I'm in other places on the internet as well. I'm on Twitter and Facebook, so here's my little banner. Please have a look at that. Click those buttons and give me a like or a follow or something. Go on, click the buttons, you know you want to. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. There's going to be plenty more content coming from me in the next few weeks, and I hope you'll stick around. Alright, bye for now.